Hello, this is Rusty. Welcome back to some more Prison Architect. I have gone ahead and fitted out the pipe installation, extra rat deterrents, rat traps, fire extinguishers, sprinklers, and a couple of radiators where the rooms looked a bit cool. So if we go to logistics temperature now. Oh, there still is a cold spot, look. Why is that cell and that one cell cold and all the others are warm? Maybe I just need to run the game a second. Is that the one? Let's go into foundations. Yes, it is. It's not classed as indoors for some strange reason. Let's see if hiring the repairman can get that sorted out. The cell was working. Pretty sure it was. There they are, and there they go. Can you fix this cell? There's actually a piece of wall there. Move that bed. Oh. A second. Get rid of that. Here we go again. No. Thank you. And we have rats back. That's probably in the undead area. Oh, what are you just doing there? You've gone there. Do you not have a cell? There's 48. Lockdown still to go. Yeah, we're one criminally insane inmate too many again. Right, are you working now? Yes. What was all that about? Let's move that back down there. Right, so in my undead area, where are you? You're up there, aren't you? I've expanded it slightly. I was finding that the rats were stuck in here with the undead, so I had to kind of send a SWAT team in just so I could get rid of the rats. Slight flaw in the plan. It doesn't look like they're the problem here, which means I'll have to call rats the pest control again. Now what I could do, because it's such a frequent problem, is go to coverage, I think, and switch on pest control. How many rats do we have to have in the prison per day? No, in the prison, 10. Do we want to go down to 5, bring them in as soon as they're... They're probably not, or do we want to go up to 15? So let's keep it at 10 and request 1 squad. That should be okay, and they'll just come and sort that out. That means I don't have to keep pressing the button. Right, so here they are. What grant can we take on? Cell block D means going up to 200 prisoners, and I am on 129. I am short of criminally insane because they keep going wrong over here. Some reason. This is a new day, isn't it? So I haven't checked the vulnerable prisoners today, and we do have some. So zoom in. Bennett, you're one of them. There you are, I see you. Put you in PC. Gordon. There you are. Oh, I hate it when it does that. You mouse over somebody else on the way out the menu, it flicks to them. Which means this is really difficult to do with a large prison. which is essentially when you download the snitch sorter mod. Next. One more. And you are Featherstone. Okay. I do have a cell for you, don't I? I did set them up, so that's okay. Off you go. Somewhere slightly safer. I did have some problems yesterday. So the temperature is quite high today. I think most of it came from this cell here. Tatia there, who's the main instigator, who's the next gang member. And the other one was the undercover Dom, who, unfortunately for them, decided to attack a dog warden, killed the warden, and then the dog mauled the prisoner, which is something that happens in the game. So we don't have that undercover Don anymore. They are no longer with us. I could have had them removed from the prison if I'd thought about it, but I forgot, which I did earlier on. Right, so that's still flashing away at me. How can I get more cells in up here? Well, I did build this corridor out, didn't I? So it's not impossible. I've got this section here that I originally did for a zombie trap, but we don't really need. It's now a boiler cupboard. So I think what I would do is extend out this cell block this way. Somewhere around there. Not too extreme. But because we're running out of completely insane cells, I need to get that done before we do any more extensions. What I haven't done is go up from 6. So that might be one of the causes of tension. You get to 6 and then, well, there's nowhere else for me to go, so I might as well start kicking off now. And then they rapidly drop down again. And we have some trouble again. What's going on down here? It's been sorted. And somebody's left, so now actually we do have capacity. But we're always close. So we'll sort this out in the future. This canteen is probably a major source of a problem. So I should really add another canteen over this side. And that's not that hard, is it? A row of cells here and another canteen here, and we should have a lot more stability. Am I actually losing that much a day, or is it? Says I am. I guess you get the pay cut again, guys. Can I get the books to balance from my staff? This will make them very unhappy, and we're going to get a strike if I carry on. They shouldn't be. Right, so that block's been built. Everyone is over this side in lockup, it looks like. Oh no, they're not. They're coming out again. That's nearly a little bit early. But they are fenced in, so I'll do it anyway. Are they out of range? Yep. We'll take that wall down. Building will complete. And we'll extend the run of cells. Thank you. There we go. So now utilities, extend the cable. What I haven't done yet is do the foundation reinforcements everywhere, which will be very expensive, and I don't have much money after doing everything else I've just done. Now we need quick build, custom, clone, and copy these three. So start there, not there, start there, and go to there, and copy them along. 3 extra. Oh, slightly one too big. Oh well, we'll have a double wall there. At some point we'll expand along. And then we want to put an extra canteen up here. So we need a serving table. Let's put the objects in first. And then not there. Recycling bin. And of course, tables and benches. Do them that way. 1, 2 for benches. Yeah, that'll be fine. I can fit a couple of radios in to bring the entertainment up a little bit in that room. One, and maybe a book shelf for literary minded prisoners. And finally, of course, a phone booth. There we go. Oh, no, that's not finally, because I need to go into water and make sure it's warm. So we need a radiator somewhere as well. It's quite big, so I'll put one at one at each end. And also up here near the cells. Sonic rat deterrent. With a couple of these, one each side of the room. Fire extinguisher. Somewhere near the door, we've left a space for it. Fire alarm. That should occupy the whole block, I would think. And sprinklers, so near the tables. Let's go with that, I think. Close to the centre of the table. That'll protect the whole block. And let them get on with that. Why are these not cluster cells anymore? Oh, I know why. Because the deployment's broken. Yeah, I'll answer that in a second. I know exactly what it is. Yes, Chief. Right, so we have to put the pay back up. Until that warning goes away. There we go. And we're back in the negative. Right, so we know where the hot water pipe is. How about the cold? Oh, right next to it, that's easy. What I did wonder was whether the toilet having a sink on it means they need hot water. I haven't been doing that. Got 2 there. I'm going to put the one on this side. I'll be that same one again. Yep. Annoying. I've got 2 dog patrols down there. I just have to get the money to pay the land expansion so I can catch them. Which means this is going to need searching, which you might recall I only did yesterday. Right, how often are we searching PC tunnels? Are we on a schedule at all for them? Right, so let's go along to PC. No, I've never scheduled it. Oh, they probably 2300 daily. Just check the others. Right, and saying they're on. They're not all on. Oh, I'll have to look at the bottom panel. Right, so shared. We don't have a shared pop. That doesn't count. So minimum security done at 1 o'clock PM. Maximum security done at 3 PM. Insane done at 9 PM. Protected done at 12. Don't have a supermax. Don't have a death row. Don't have unlocked. So this one being at 11. Oh no, I have got a schedule. It's at 12. I'll do it in the night time because that's when they escape. It'll interrupt them. And the toilet itself. Anyone going to do that last piece? There we go. There's the dog patrol now. But there's one missing here. I did have that set up, didn't I? Let me check I haven't messed up the deployment. No, it's showing as not scheduled. So it should be there now. But a red arrow. We have one there on schedule 1 as well. So there should be one in the night. And we have a second one that's all the time. Which just means I don't have enough dogs. I don't have enough money to get any more. One prisoner needs to pass general education. We did pass the other one. We were waiting on part of the reform. And they've managed to finish that last bit off that we were waiting for. Great, so this bit's up and running. Let's go to canteen. Let's assign this as functional now. We just need to go over the utilities. Make sure the rest of the new sprinklers. That's actually not a good idea, that. It's quicker that way. We go across that way and then up. There we go. Then sprinklers are active. There's no food here yet. Let's go to logistics and make sure there is a kitchen supply in there. Do I need another kitchen? Food distribution. No, it's set up. Supply 3 plus 1. Supply 4 plus 0, so they should be okay. There they go. Have I never put the canteen back, the policy back up after that event? I have, yeah. It's on high. Ah, right, I need somewhere for them to sit. I didn't put the bench in. Well, we're getting everything up and running. Looks like we've missed a sprinkler as well. Yeah, just needs to go one more square. Why have you managed to get stuck in there? There we go, they moved. You should be picking up the well-fed bonus. On high. You've got high need for food, you're in the canteen and you're not eating it. You've got the welfare bonus. Actually hit maxed out for a second, it looked like. Oh right, they're trying to use the phone. Is that one stopped short too? Yep. Oh, it's cute. It's the same one. I've broken the patrol route. Right. So I can take 2 grants and look at doing something else. Didn't I build her? Pretty sure I did build that, so that's okay. Gang welfare, I thought that was finished. Oh no, I've got to reform them. It's the other one that's finished. That one. I'll have to scroll it up a little bit so we can read it. No, it wasn't that one. That one. That's the one that finished. Reform program research finished. We were missing enrolment of 10 prisoners in reformed prisoner consultation. It got stuck on 8 for quite a while, and then we managed to get those last 2 in. So it completed. There, we've got a bit more money. We're starting to go up. Right, how's our workshop? We have got it running. So what we can do now, I should have looked at the time before I started again. I keep forgetting to do that. The other day I went over an hour and a half. So, how are we doing? Right. I think we've got about 10 minutes to keep it half an hour-ish. The next thing to do, stop it. I hate mouse, I think, rather than the game, is change this cell block. And we don't have much space left here before we reach the boundary. So we'll have to look at maybe coming down this way and doing a smaller wing here. But since we have room at the moment, we'll extend this out and learning from our problems with the protective custody suite, we'll just go to there and start. Oh, who's that? Who's died? How did you die in your sleep? Starved to death? I did switch all the solitary off here, didn't I? I thought I had because we had a problem with this before. Policy. Misconduct. You shouldn't have any solitary. No, there isn't. We have to switch these off because they have nowhere to go. Maybe that's what's happening. While we're here, we'll fix this. I've mentioned it in the past. They shouldn't really go into solitary. So I'll put them back on lockdown, and then I'll only put them in solitary for the most serious offence. There, murder. That's the only thing they're going for. But in lockdown, that'll suppress them near enough fully. We need to double it if we want to have them fully suppressed. But having them fully suppressed trips out the meter, so maybe I'll stick to 1.5 so they're never fully suppressed. That's the maximum. Make it 1 for that. 2, of course, solitary. Well, they've killed somebody. they're going to get longer in solitary. They'll come out fully suppressed and the meter will be tripping out, but they don't kill that people that often. Found tools, half an hour. Drugs, 1 hour. Reduce narcotics, that should never happen, I'm just going to switch it off. The others can happen. If we find a weapon on them, we've already found it. Same with these two, there's no real point in searching. If they kill someone, there's no real point in searching them. Serious injury. Yes, they... Oh, intoxication actually, we do want to search them. And their cell, that's right. Same with produce narcotic, well not in this category. But if they're producing narcotics, then that's when we search them. Serious injury, we want to know if they've got a weapon on them. Same with attacked staff, same with attacked prisoner. Escape attempt, we want to know if they have tools for that escape attempt and if there's a tunnel in the cell. So that setup's correct. Right. Shakedown's underway. Prison temperatures drop right down again. Things are a little bit more under control. It might be because I took all the workers away to do big projects, of course. It meant they weren't doing other jobs for prisoner wellbeing. So we should get quality 7 and 8 in that space, I think. And some of these have been waiting a long time for 7 and 8. Now the balance as a whole, if we can get the other wings up and running, should tend towards the high side for minimum security. Medium security should cluster around the middle. Maximum security should be towards the low end of quality cells because they'll get moved up into medium. And supermax should be all the worst cells. Right, so that's done. And we now just need to break these walls and let the building complete. It shouldn't class as an escapable opportunity because of the fence. So we'll take a risk again. Then we just have to see if the building will complete or if that's a separate wall. Yes, it did, it's fine. So let's go to quick build, custom clone, and we want all the internals to see how we do. Is that... I'm off again by 1. So I guess that's going to be a slightly longer cell. Is the solution there. You get a little bit extra floor space. When they get up to 8s. And as fun as it is watching them do that, I think we've probably hit the half hour now. So I will save the game and I will see you next time after it's completed. So I'll see you then. Goodbye.